hopeless and don't get inspired. I bet that you wildin', you white with emotion. I bet you been buying that white with devotion. You zooted, Lucifer, who in the back with me shooters? Cool with the who is he?
What's going on, guys? Back again. Hope y'all got a kick out of the last video. I thought it would just be a funny little idea to do, but that's how you install a VTech solenoid cover. Boom. She looks pretty too. Kind of matches the faded red of the cam seal. But right now, I went and picked up tree bit, Christmas tree bit, step bit, whatever you want to call it. It was insanely overpriced. Here's the receipt. What was it? $42.38. What? Ridiculous. So I'm gonna use it and I'm gonna take it back. But what I need to do is I need to pull the intake manifold off. It's only on by one bolt. I gotta take it off, move it. We're gonna swing the motor this way, and I'm gonna unbolt the oil pan. And as soon as I get the oil pan off, I'm gonna turn the cam back on. So be right back. Let me hold on. Give me a second. All right, before I get copyright. We got it. Oil pan off. Here's our bung. This is one of those sandwich jobs. I want it about right there. So I'm gonna bring it down this way and straight in. I was going to go in between here because there's some space to go straight down, but I didn't want it to be in between the runners, so I'm going to go right here. Already got my bit in. It says it's an easy start, so I'm going to drill this hole real quick and we'll be right back. So got our hole drilled, got our bung. This thing actually, dude, Irwin Unibit, dude, like butter through here. I mean, right through there, dude, no problem. Where's that thing? Little bag here. Now you got your sandwich fitting, your hand fitting. You're gonna put one of these ring dings on there. See? Put that on there just like so. I'm going to set this down over here. Hopefully it doesn't fall. Ah! There it goes. Right away. You see? Yeah. Hold on. Let me arrange a little makeshift tripod. Okay. Don't. Alright, there we go. Okay. Then you're going to take your other little gasket ring. Take that and put her right on the other side. And you're going to fasten the nut on the back side. Now I'm going to tighten this up real quick and we'll be right back. So we got it in. The bung is in. It's nice and tight. We threw our 45 AN on there just to see if it clears, and it clears perfect. The only thing I like to do is throw a little bit of gasket sealer just around this nut, just for safety purposes, just to make me feel better. You don't have to do that. This light is freaking bright, dude. Oh no. Okay. But I like to do that just to be safe. It should be fine because the oil shouldn't be that high anyway. But I'm just gonna throw a little bit on the top because there's two. See, this is one layer. This right here is two. There's two little layers there. I don't know if you can see that, but you see there's two layers, and you see a little gap there. So I'm just gonna throw a little bit of gasket sealer in there. And as for all the pieces of metal and everything, I ran this through there, picked up a lot of it. I'm still gonna rinse it all out and get, you know, all the rest of it out, but at least I got a good amount of it out right away. So I'm gonna rinse this out real quick, and clean it out real good with some brake cleaner and everything. Get all this nastiness out of it. And then I'm going to throw gasket sealer up on here. And then we're going to put it back up under the motor. And that'll probably be it for tonight. It's late at night. And I just decided to spontaneously come out here and do this. So I'm going to do this for tonight. And then tomorrow I'm going to come back out. And we're going to take our dash 10 size line. And we have another 45 in here. And we're going to make our drain line. Our feed line's already done. It's already finished and tapped. We just got to do our return. Our feed line's finished. We got to do the return. So let me get this cleaned up real quick, and get some sealer on it. We'll get it put back under the motor. Oh yeah, that's a clean oil pan right there, man. God damn, look at that thing. That's a scratch. Yeah. You can eat off the inside of this thing. You can use this as a bowl. You can eat cereal. You know what I'm saying? That's how it's done. So we're gonna quick bolt this back up. I'm gonna throw some silicone right here. Then I'm gonna throw it back on real quick. Be right back. So oil pan's back on. From what I'm looking at now, I might need a 90. That's what I'm thinking. Yeah, I'll probably need a 90 for this bottom, and a 45, or maybe even a straight for this one. No, I could probably still use a 45. I don't know, but we'll figure it out. But for now, it's tapped. We have the fitting on there. Everything's nice. Everything's good to go. So that's it for right now. I'm going to wrap this video into another video. I'm going to basically just put this into another video. That's what I'm trying to say. It's late. I'm tired. It's cold. I just got a wild hair in my ass, and I figured why not go out there and get some stuff done instead of sitting around watching TV. But I think I'm going to go in. I'm going to play some Apex Legends and relax a little bit. So we'll be back in a minute. It's going to be a day or two for y'all, but it's going to be like a minute for me. So peace. What's going on, guys? We're back a few weeks later. About to wrap up the video for the oil return line. As you remember, we got the feed line done. We got the oil pan tapped. I've been waiting on one of these bad boys, and I have line in here, and I have fittings in here, so I'm going to show you guys how to do that. But first, I have to take the turbo off, so I can bolt that underneath, because there's a lot of stuff in the way. Just make it easier just to take it off. So I'm going to take the front bumper off so I can get to the bolts on the other side. So let me get this turbo off, and I'll show you what's next. Be right back. Alright, so after a while of fighting with, once again, the wrong parts that they sent me, I had to drill new holes, get them centered out for that line. Then I needed a straight dash 10. Didn't have one, so I had to cut one of my 45 degrees and shove it in there, and we're going to try to make that work. So the next step is you're going to want to find where you want to cut it at. You're going to want to tape it real tight as you can get the tape to go. And I'm going to cut this, and I'll show you what's next. Be right back. Once you got it cut to the length you need, you're going to take this board right here. Hold on, let me put this. Let me see if I can set this thing up. I really need to get a tripod. You're going to take this off, this top piece right here. Unscrew that. Then you're going to put it down on here like so. Now, it's going to be a pain in the ass. It's not just going to go on there. So let me just fight with this, and I'll be right back. You got that pushed on. This is going to be the ugliest return line ever, but there's no pressure going to it, so it doesn't matter. Once you got that pressed onto the hose like that, you're going to want to put this in the vise like this. You're just going to want to spin this in. Sometimes you don't even have to put it in a vise, but make sure you don't cross thread it, because these things are aluminum and they will cross thread pretty freaking easy. As you can see, it doesn't come off. And there's your return line. It is ugly, but it's gonna do whatever it is it needs to do. So I'm gonna put this back on the turbo. We're gonna bolt everything back up and be done with this project. All these unexpected bumps that I've ran into, I probably will redo this later on down the line, but this is good enough for now. So let me put this back on the turbo and be done with it. Be right back. Okay, so turbo's back on, everything's bolted up, everything's tight. To my surprise, I cleared the header by just a hair. So everything's in there, everything's tight. I just gotta get the downpipe, bolt the downpipe back on, and she's done. So I guess that's it for this video, guys. It took me a lot longer to get what I needed, and I still ended up getting the wrong shit anyway. So that's it. Like, comment, subscribe, share with your friends. Be on the lookout. Once I hit 300 subscribers, we're doing another giveaway. I'm not gonna tell y'all what it is yet, but you're gonna want to be a part of it. Trust me. So hit that subscribe button. Peace.